What
Can't do
happened
that.
then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Wrong.
We figured
She
it
attacked
out.
him.
We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we don't know who did it.
We still don't know who it is, you
I
goddamn
hate
idiot.
Thank you.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
No.
Yeah.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yes.
That
Like,
reminds
yeah.
me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
It seems to have been.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know
Would
that's
make
what
sense
broke her
because
wrist?
she was probably holding a knife in that wrist.
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because
I found glitter on her wrist, and she did not go clubbing.
I got it!
I got it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Yeah.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Yes.
It is.
Is that gold?
It's fake, but yes.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
She accidentally hit it on her way out of the room before she went out to go partying.
I got
She bumped it over.
because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
This is what I imagine the average Redditor looks like.
How would you like to answer that call for a voiceover? Hey, we need somebody to voice an overweight perv. Does that sound like you? Please call.
Every
555.
Redditor ever.
All right.
Maybe
Then
that's
it's
where they
about time to
advertise.
solve
I
this
don't
mystery.
know.
Maybe. What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn
Okay.
about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Are you getting used to these? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder.
Ooh.
But just like with the weak spots, only one of the bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q
No.
key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. Oh, fuck. Okay, so that's the hard part. For our purposes, this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Oh.
We're getting
then,
a real experience then.
good luck and have
Good luck and
fun.
have fun. Yay. That's what you said it to mean.
Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Okay, so it's probably gonna be either the sheath or the sword.
When the fighting broke out,
Okay.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
I don't know about that,
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
but yes.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
We missed something, pretty sure.
The sword was
Sword
used
being-
first, and then the knife came afterwards. Is that really the order of the events that leads to some unexplainable details?
I don't think so, man. I think she was gonna try and kill him, and she jumped him with the knife, and he picked up that sword.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the
Well-
first blow was dealt.
Wrong?
A sword-based sneak attack.
Was it this?
Right. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yes.
that's incorrect.
Fuck! How is that a contradiction?
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Started with the knife.
Why not?
Because
She
the sword
started it.
sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Yeah.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That
I
was the
mean my
only sharp
blankie.
thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's
I wish you
going
could do
on.
that in his Alabama accent. Stop jumping ahead.
Alabama, stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Yes.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah.
That's
Unless
true.
using it as a
With
bludgeon.
the sheath on, it'd be heavy and
True.
bulky and useless as shit.
Okay.
Useless
so
as shit.
How did the sheath
Like
get
me.
damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yeah.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And we've established that was
Sayaka.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Please explain it
This
to me.
guy.
I can't wait for this.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
Right.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
Right.
Then,
Yes.
after they broke her wrist with the sword,
Yes.
they took the knife and finished it.
Yes.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
No.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her foot?
The only glitter was found on her wrist. A broken wrist. Well, I guess
Her
really her
palms.
palms, yes.
I got it. You're
Sorry.
talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Glitter comes
Because
off.
that
Like I said
shit like
before,
glitter
The gold
everywhere.
coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
So anybody here who has clean hands, you're the culprit. Just want you to know that.
Yeah.
There's really no way she could
I
have picked
haven't
it up.
washed my
It got
hands in
away
3
completely
years.
clean.
It couldn't be me.
Look at my palms. They're gross.
They're disgusting. Help.
Covered in filth.
Maybe she.
I kissed my mother with these
after
hands.
She escaped into the bathroom.
She doesn't talk to me anymore.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
They turn
Yeah.
off the water.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Where the
Yes.
fuck did that come from? I need you to die. Just die. Just somebody now.
That's not it at all.
I'll look the other way. I won't know who did it.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because she's afraid of water. The water was off. That one.
My name is Celestia
According to the
Ludenberg. No
Monokuma
picture.
file, Sayaka's
Wait.
time of death
Why
was
is your
around
name
1:30
Celestia
a.m.
Ludenberg?
That's a great question.
Welcome to this stream. I hope
I
your
voice
character
her like
lives.
Theory. I do hope she lives because I love doing that voice. Hello, Celeste.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
In other words,
And the water would have
at
been off.
nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, turns out I'm actually a fuckwit.
She hasn't taken a shower here yet? We've been here for like 4 days.
You are fucking gross.
Oh my.
Even the disgusting perv is like, "Bleh."
Like, I am a perv, but I am not into that. Whoa.
No different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Well,
Oh
I mean,
my Lanta. He
call
is
him
a
out on it.
hamster. He's a hamster. Stop making
Not
fun
sure
of
whether
him.
to take that as an insult or a compliment.
okay, well,
Definitely an insult,
obviously.
you idiot. Thank you, Leon.
So
Thank you.
anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Thank you.
yes.
Hold on. If that's right,
He's
then
got
the
more
one
theories,
against the
people.
sheath with the kitchen knife was
The one without the sword.
Sayaka.
Sayaka. We just established that the killer is the one with the sword.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The kitchen knife.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand?
Correct.
She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
That makes sense, considering what I've seen on her DVD.
Yeah.
What?
The
Wait.
knife from the kitchen then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's
Correct.
true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point.
Makoto.
Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah. No. Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, she did.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a
Yeah,
possibility,
that's what I
is it
said
not?
just recently.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
On me?
Yeah. Oh, she wanted to on you.
Oh. Well, I would let her on me.
That would
Hi.
also
Wait.
explain why she would switch the nameplates.
She wanted to. On
Yeah.
me?
Okay.
All right, I'm okay with this.
She
But with
wanted to
Leon's
get
face,
whoever she
like,
had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
I let her on me. Good.
What do I do now? I don't know.
She, okay.
Read this, Cosmo. Get back to me. You have 5 minutes.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
And by
Correct.
committing the murder there, instead of her room,
Okay.
that would implicate Makoto.
Yeah, it's all coming
True, it
together.
did.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one
She's
thing,
desperate.
even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
And who would believe a disgusting, stinky man over the ultimate pop sensation?
I don't know.
This is true.
I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Well,
Yeah, you bitch.
Makoto versus the one at the controls of Makoto? I would say something.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus,
She asked you to
was the
switch
ultimate
rooms
pop
because you were the
sensation.
baby.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Hifumi.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna fuck his shit up.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yeah.
Mondo is frank.
He is Frank.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her
He
wrist got
approaches you
broken,
later and asks
she
for a
was forced to
blowjob
drop
just so you
the
can get it
knife.
out of your system. Listen, dude. I was reading some signals at the trial today. But we can't be together.
We can't be together.
I love him.